Hello there, YouTubers. How you doing out there? It is a very cloudy. We'll go up there and look at some clouds, and then the blue comes out. It was sprinkling here a little bit ago. Here's something. If you're in my YouTube channel, you got to proceed with. I guess I put this one on backwards. That one over there I put on right. Oh my goodness, what's the poor boy gonna do? Anyhow, those little what do you call it? I thought they'd work out good, but they just didn't seem to work out. So I'm coming up with another plan. There's another one over there. Oh, there's one. Can you see it under there? I cleaned out under there last night. I had to. I finished off this basket that was here. I got a little bit more done in that basket there. The film ran out. I got a full film of splitting and doing nonsense. These are supposed to be shorts, but they didn't turn out that way. I'll show you what I'm doing here. To put these on, get a little screwdriver to get this wobble wire out. Once you get the first one out, then you're all right. See, then it just comes out easy. Remember to put your caution sign on letters out. That's important. And it's just to kind of keep you from running into that, because I run into everything. That's why my head's so scarred up, I guess. Well, that one's out here. I don't think that the one in there, you're not going to be walking around in there, so that might be the one that I hit. But I'm going to put them on here. There's another one of those noodles. Yeah, I think there was a noodle. Boy, I can't see. There's the noodle. And there was nothing wrong with those. I thought that was a real good idea. But sometimes good ideas don't always work out. Get a little screwdriver in here. It'd be better if I had a little wooden thing there. Letters out. I'm just going to do 2 of these. I like the way that I put the plastic on here so much that I cleared everything out last night and started procedures for putting the wobble wire on that other piece. I don't think it's as heavy. There, how's that? Look good? Look good? Yep, letters out. So that's kind of keep you an idea where it's at. Now here, I guess the bobcat might get in the way. I cleaned all this stuff out. There was a ton of stuff. You can see it down there. That's only, all that stuff was underneath there. And I put boards down. These were the boards to keep water bellies from the one side to the other when there was a big gap there. That was under there. On the wood that I have up by the boiler, I made those things there with 2 legs and a heavy piece of wood across the top and just lean it against the racks, and that seems to hold it down real good. There was 2 of those, but that one I took the legs off because one leg broke. Anyhow, what we're going to try to attempt is the same thing here. Now if it's held tight at this end and held tight at the other end, theoretically it shouldn't get me. It should not blow over. This plastic here is really messed up because I've run into it so many times. I mean, there's big rips in it everywhere. You can see the big rips in it there, but that's beyond where the wood is, so I don't really think it'll make any difference. I put this at an angle because the plastic was real bad down here, and I'm hoping it'll come out 2 foot. If not, I'll have to redo it. Yeah, it'll come out 2 foot. Yep. Oh boy, it just makes it at the 3 foot one, doesn't it? That is pretty high up there. Boy, it just makes it there. Of course, now I can't reach my wobble wire. Oh lordy. Of course, it's already gotten retangled. All right, let's try this again with plastic and wobble wire. I don't think I'd pull one of those boards down that center section. It'll probably be all right. What's hitting it there? Nothing. I don't like his stainless steel wobble wire as much as I like the black wobble wire that the other place has. It's some kind of poly coated, but this is something that came from somewhere. They tore a greenhouse down where I worked at, and I climbed onto the rails and stuff, and that's what this stuff is. It's kind of harder doing down here on the ground too. But that's how you redo the greenhouse. I'll re-plastic the greenhouse maybe this year. That's all you do is put the wobble wire down and go along at it. And I think what makes this work so good is it spreads the pull out so much. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That wobble wire stretches out to 8 foot. That's why I'm messing up on those things. That wobble wire there doesn't stretch out to 8 foot. It stretches out to 7 foot from being 6 foot. And I think I'll just right here just put one of my big boards down, weight it down. I don't know what else to do there. I'll go get one while we're doing this. That wobble wire down there, it'll be all right. Where's my big board? Oh my goodness, this is it looks like about a 2x10 oak, and it's more than the old man can handle. I gotta move some of this stuff. Now the reason I have these on it here, so if it starts to lift up, it can lift up. I don't know if that's a good program or not, but that's the program. But normally I just lean them against there, and it holds real well up by the man, I'm wore out, up by the boiler. And some of that would be in some of the past videos. All right, we're down to here. I'll bring you over here so you can kind of see where we're going at here. I'll bring you in a little bit. I guess I could have moved the camera closer. Operator error here or something. We gotta see if we can't straighten this out a little bit. I think that'll be fine if it'll stay that way till I get there. Probably won't. Let's see, we'll see if we can't start in the middle. Give that a little extra there. Might be easier to start this stuff in the middle. I don't want to go that way because that's the way it wants to not go. And I got beyond my damaged area here. I hit that with the forks of the Bobcat. I'm not a very good driver. You know, I generally back up till I hit something. Sometimes I go forward and hit stuff. I'll cut that off probably. I get tired of all these extra hangers hanging out every place. Like I said, this stretches out. This is a 6 foot track. And this, of course, now it didn't go out to where I wanted it to go out, but I think it'll be fine. Now, it's a little loose through here, but I got it to the end. That'll be fine. the wind can go, wind as it travels can go all the way up there. I'll show you what that looks like. I mean, it's a regular tunnel, and it's kind of like the other side. This works good for drying wood. Makes the wood smell like attic wood. So you can see all the way through there, so the air can flow through there a little bit. That was wood, I think I cut that last year. I know you were along for the ride. Or maybe that's 2 years old. I know it's pretty old. But I got the tunnel on the other side as well, which I know I've showed you that in the past. See, I crashed into that. I must have moved that up a foot. That was my original table for splitting wood. Used to have a, like I said, a runway through there, but you get water pockets there. Here's see the tunnel here. You can't barely see it, but there's a tunnel there, and this acts just like a hothouse, man. And it gets firecracker hot in there. So I don't know, wind and there's air movement, but not as much wind. But now there's a little breeze. You can see it. And that's just seems to be staying put, which is what we're looking for. Only time will tell. You got to keep working on something. Now I'm gonna work on this stuff over here, but I got some other stuff I got to do first. Like this is what do you call it? A pile of the stuff from here, cleaning out this a little bit. I think I might do chunks and hunks on my next load. I got that one there. No, because I get these out of the way so I can get to that. That's just a big mess of garbage. That'll go into, I'll probably put that into those racks over there for just bonfires up at the house. This one here ain't much good either. That should go in that too. But actually, this end here is real solid. These are stumps from 2 years ago, probably, or maybe maybe 3 or 4 years ago now that I think about it, because I started labeling them in 19. So back from 18, so they're 4 years old. So same with this one here, but that one's solid. That one's more solid than that fresh cut over there. But I got to trim that one up to size. Anyhow, that's about it. Like I've been telling you, I've been clearing out the computer. Where's my tripod? I'll put you on a tripod. Oh, that's a piece of cedar. That used to be on a board. Man, I was holding that down. Now, there's pretty good breeze out here right now. You probably can't hear everything I'm saying. Anyhow, I did a lot of stuff. You know, like I said, I cleaned up this. I hope it doesn't cut my head off. Of course, it'd be a good thing if it did cut my head off for you guys. Anyhow, I cleaned up underneath here, put some oil in the engine. I got this basket out of here. Going to turn this one around and make it close. I think I'm going to empty my chunks and hunks over there because I got some more chunks and hunks coming in. And I might actually put the chunks and hunks pile up here because it might be easier to fill. They go down there in that bin down there. That's my chunks and hunks, and that measures out to over a cord. But thrown in there, I don't think it's a cord. You know, when you throw the wood in there, it doesn't make as much. But I'll tell you what, the boiler likes chunks and hunks. If you want some fast drying wood, cut them short. In other words, cut like 4-inch biscuits, rounds, slices. I don't know, they call them all different things. That wood dries fast, and that's what those chunks and hunks are. They're the ends pieces over there, and those things dry extremely fast because you figure the water in the cells only have to go a short distance, where in some of this oak stuff it has to go 16, 18, 20 inches before it gets out. And that's what causes it to take so long to dry. So if you cut your pieces at 8 inches, it would cut your drying time easily down to probably about, well, I'm not going to tell you. Everybody likes their own wood. When I cut this wood here, that's going to be ready for burning this fall, even though it's oak, because as a lot of you guys know that I scale a lot of wet wood, so I could take some of this up, put it in the greenhouse on a scale and scale it, and I guarantee you it's losing 75% of its moisture in the first 3 to 4 months, and I won't even start burning the boiler unless it gets really bad till late November or December. So that's, let's see, what do you got? April, May. Okay, May, June, July, August, September, 5. So that's 6 months away before I get into the stuff that I've got. I still got wood up there from more years ago than I can remember. And I know all that wood underneath that plastic is, I put it under the plastic last year after it already dried a year. So that's what it is. Anyhow, I'm cleaning out the computer, so you're going to get this movie tonight, which is actually one over from, because I'm taking a deck of cards with movies and videos, whatever, and putting them everywhere. But trying to clean them out. So I'm going to put this one on, and there'll be another one of some random, who knows what it is. I found a good one last night with a sawmill. I like that one. I didn't even know I had it, but like I said, I'm cleaning the computer out and getting rid of all these old videos, trying to get more space on there. So this will go on tonight, and if it lets me dump 2, I've been having a hard time downloading onto YouTube. It trashed one last night. That's why I didn't get it on till, I don't think I put the second one on till probably after midnight. But I didn't go to the store till 10:30 last night. Anyhow, so there'll be 2 movies again tonight. So this one and another one. So I'm glad you stopped by. If you're new here, there's a lot of good old videos that I'm archiving or finding that are just partial, like the chestnut last night that I cut on the mill. There's like 4 or 5 of that chestnut being, no, about 3 movies of that chestnut being done, and that was at the Carroll County Ag Center up in Westminster. I think that was maybe in October, September, October. They have a show there every year where we go up and saw. But if you want to see like more of that, then go back to that era, go back to some of the old videos, and you'll see there's some good stuff, there's some goofy stuff, there's some bad stuff. There's everything here. So glad you stopped by. We'll see you tonight. Bye.